We're here at the Dekhiye Cricket Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first. KL Rahul opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. And at the other end will be the left-hander.
Well, the ball hasn't even been bowled yet, and this crowd is already making it hard for me to be heard. No, terrible shot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Shami, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Back-to-back boundaries. They make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Shot. Should be runs here.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Dekhiye coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Chowdhury with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Great shot. Through the gap.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything.
Oh, that was a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great. Deserved more reward.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
The Super Giants with a massive shout. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row? A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Went for the drive. Complete miss. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Gone. Good work catching that one.
Rana, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Marsh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicely played.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. How will he reply?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Over Delhi, 55 for 1. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. To start the over.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle and ready to face up. He's got their tail up. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Perfectly timed. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Shot. Should be runs here. Ahmed did very nicely out there in the boundary. Oh, superb timing. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That is quite extraordinary. KL Rahul, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Power and precision in that shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Brilliant diving stop. There'll be runs here. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch.
Patel coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Markram, the spinner, coming into the attack. A nice shot.
Good return back from the deep.
Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's a solid shot.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Doesn't beat the infield. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Cut shot. Played it so late. Impressive batting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Kaun with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone! Great reflexes.
Stubbs, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Going with spin now. Oh my, that's racing away. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. First ball for the batter, coming in. Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Power and precision in that shot. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Out! Caught!
Miller coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Markram coming back into the attack. cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Patel, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Lovely bowling.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball spinning and it just misses the stumps.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball, what's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Marsh, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Misses everything.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Marsh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Six more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Markram has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Miller was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
A nice shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Timing and balance, it'll be at maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Markram, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Ngidi taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Power and precision in that shot. Puran showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Perfectly timed. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
Yadav, a left-handed batter taking guard. They want a solid start.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's close. Yadav in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too. Natarajan, left-handed tail-ender, taking guard.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. The bowler looks really confident. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Good catch, out! The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Cuts that off well in the infield. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Lovely balance, leant back and punched behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
He's quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Super Giants are 2 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Going with pace now. Shot, should be runs here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Nicely played. Runs 1. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Punt, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Into the second over, the score is now 13 for none.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Super Giants, 31 for none.
They're doing well. They've kept this run chase in check early on. Still a good opportunity in the next few overs to try and go after it a bit more, though, and really make a dent in the chase.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Marsh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Straight to the fielder. The Super Giants starting to hit their stride now after a big over. Delhi in a whole heap of trouble.
With 2 overs left in the power play, they're doing a great job so far. Boundaries and aggressive running. They're getting this chase off to a good start.
Well played, could be a quick single. Edge, amazing delivery. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed. That's a boundary save for sure. Great shot, just square a backward point. That might just make it.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
A few moves made in the field.
Power and precision in that shot. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Nicely played. There'll be runs here. Shot, should be runs here. Patel recovers well in that over, gets back on track with an economical over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
I'd say that was the right... call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Onto that early, that could be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Played through mid-wicket, they'll get the run.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Good catch, out.
Markram, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Gone, straight in front. Marvellous start to the over.
Bardoni, the new man in the middle. He wants to get feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Bardoni gets off the mark.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
And great catch, brilliant work.
be facing just yet. He's got their tail up.
Everyone's gone up. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. First ball for the batter, coming in. No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
There'll be runs here.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now 72.
Patel back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Edge, amazing delivery.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Delhi with a massive shout. Great commitment.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yada coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
No. Terrible shot. The bowler looks really confident. Delhi having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Ending the 12th over, the batting team are now
Patel back on now.
change of ball, the left armour has come into the attack.
Absolutely middled that.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Driven through cover, just the one. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Yadav coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nice shot. Runs possible.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. 3 added in that over. The Super Giants are 91 for 5.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
Ahmed, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Ahmed gets off the mark.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Shot, should be runs here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Gets that away.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Yada back into the attack.
A very defensive field, this.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Pulled away nicely past square leg, just the one. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's close.
Right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. Wants to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match. Some adjustments to the field.
Fantastic ball shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Waits for it, track, and that looks to be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Good return back from the deep. Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and required rate has climbed.
is coming into the attack.
Big edge, where's that going?
How will he reply?
Great shot, at least one on offer. Thick edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ooh, misses. How did that not hit?
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Shot, should be runs here. Seven runs added there. The Super Giants are 123 for 7.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
And gone, straight to the keeper.
Kaun, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Massive outside edge.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Naughty, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Gone. Takes it easy and seals the win. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.